I have crossed paths, all too frequently, with a violent and loathsome breed of human found lurking in dark corners. It scours desperately through grit and detritus of the Jaguar god temple in search of anything shiny. I wonder if I am to end in such a vile state of depravity, alienated from reason, having made one deal too many with a cursed god. I found today, in one such beast's pocket, a page torn from the journal of some poor soul, written in the cursive of a feminine hand. The thought that I might not be alone in this wretched hell gives me strength to carry on.
My heart jumps at the thought that my dear brother might now be nothing more than the groveling husk of something once human. Oh, Clovis, where are you? Diary of Marie-Clothilde de Pardieux.
I have such bitter empathy for the many virgin brides of Tamok made into monsters here. I have been forced to destroy countless numbers, for they all, without exception, attack me on sight. Still, I share with them their torment and their sincere deception. Had the Jaguar god also promised them strength, invulnerability, freedom from pain in exchange for their adoration? Whatever the dowry given by Tamok for their divine betrothal, they were not made immune to heartbreak. When they wail, part of me wails with them.
Sbelzelok spoke to me of the virgin widows of the Jaguar god Tamok, how they moaned when he killed their husbands' champions, how they lament for their lives, sacrificed for nothing. Confessions of Pablo Cordoba.
It seems I am trapped in some bizarre commerce with the gods here, bargaining for powers at temple altars and between reincarnations. I partake of this madness in the hope of escaping this cursed domain. All the while, my struggles are monitored by the deadly eyes of Xak'olchir, the god that has conquered the others. How am I to escape death? My body grows stronger with each reincarnation, my mind quicker and my knowledge complete. But a voice keeps telling me that this fight is futile. I cannot outrun the inevitable. Each step, no matter how quickly I take it, brings me closer to my own end.
His eye, the eye of death, it follows me. It hunts me. Even in death, I am never alone. Conversations with the Deceased by Belinda Davenport.
I have met proof that the Shatak priests mastered a form of blood magic that could be used to heal or drain the life from a victim. They can reduce their bodies to a pool of liquid and then reclaim shape to continue their fight when the advantage suits them. Though the process must be terribly painful, it appears they feel nothing. There is a cruelty in the priest's eyes that I fear I am now reflecting in my own. Each gift of Tamok bears an insidious price. The less suffering I feel, the easier it is to inflict pain upon my enemies. Will the price of my escape strip me of my humanity?
They traveled here and there, jumping through pools of their own blood. Confessions of Pablo Cordoba.
To think, I set out upon this expedition to catalogue artifacts and decipher ancient glyphs of the Chitak civilization. If through some miracle I am able to dig myself out of these cursed corridors to one day recount the full extent of my encounters, my peers shall bury me in derision. Today, I battled a warrior with no head. It had been severed from his body long ago by the god of death, and yet still he fought. Should I write that? They would take me for a writer of weird fiction, to be shelved alongside the works of parlor mediums, alienists, and scribes of strange bestiaries.
You do not need a mind to serve. The body is animated by sheer will alone. Conversations with the Deceased by Belinda Davenport.
I have pierced another mystery of these conniving Shatak gods. Xak'olchir, the god of death, and Tamok, the god of wonder. Both love jaguars. Tamok, who resembles a jaguar in form, awards his followers with the carnivorous attributes of the animal. Xak'olchir, the greatest of the gods of pain, seems to have defeated Tamok and keeps infernal jaguars as guardian pets. Has Xak'olchir placed these beasts to belittle and deride Tamok, or to punish anyone seeking divine powers? The two branches of their pantheon, wonder and pain, are at war in this temple. My soul has become a hill for them to conquer.
Xak'olchir loved me as he loved his jaguar pets. Confessions of Pablo Cordoba.
I have been promised by Tamok, the jaguar god, so many things if I follow his path. Each sacrifice is a trade for greater invulnerability. Each divine power, a promise of victory against death's minions. Is that what you promised this bloodthirsty champion Tamok? This shell of a man who tracks me in the shadows. He was defeated by a god versed in pragmatism. Which miserable wretch must I next defeat? There is no greater tragedy than a dying man who clings desperately for the last seconds of a miserable life.
The last words of my brother, I had thought, a delusion born from the despair of mourning. He claimed he knew a way to exact vengeance upon those who had wronged our family, a way to gain the power of a god. Diary of Marie-Clothilde de Pardieux.
For every champion I defeat, it seems two others take their place. The most horrid of the abominations were once twins, it appears. A sister sun and brother moon, now joined at the hip in a perpetual, horrifying dance where dawn gives way immediately to dusk, where the warmth of day and refuge of night have been all but forgotten. The twins' paradox has become my own, lost in this maze of divine pretensions, where my will to live and my refusal to die have made me two conflicted persons sharing one body. I am both pretender and seeker, brightly alive and nearly faded.
The moon spoke to the sun. Sister, I am yours, and between us we shall rule the fates of man, in life and the lives beyond. Conversations with the Deceased by Belinda Davenport.
And so, Xak'olchir himself stood before me. The god of death made flesh. How he mocks Tamok, by donning his Jaguar form. How he dwarves his minions who flee before his might. Though I defeat this paragon made death in my quest to escape this wicked tomb, there is always another cursed challenge lying just beyond the next granite door. Should it take me 1,000 lifetimes and 1,000 violent deaths, I will escape you, Xak'olchir. May curses reign upon all these gods of pain and wonder. I seek not their immortality, but refuse to die the entertaining sacrifice in their preposterous charade.
Xak'olchir blessed me with his curse. The curse of knowing that one day I would die, no matter how powerful I should within these walls become. Confessions of Pablo, Cordoba.